Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how 20,000 IRS employees have requested DRP 2.0 offer, reports say. They said about one-fifth of the IRS workforce has requested to take an offer through the second deferred resignation program called DRP 2.0 to be put on administrative leave through the end of September, according to the New York Times and Bloomberg text, as the Trump administration continues its effort to shrink the federal workforce. Roughly 20,000 IRS employees requested to take DRP 2.0 before the deadline concluded on April the 14th. But according to several posters on Reddit, employees are still waiting for the contracts to be released so they can sign the resignation offer. Under the terms under the Trump administration's second deferred resignation offer, employees who take the deal will be paid on administrative leave through September the 30th and then leave their federal jobs, the New York Times reported. Some employees who took the offer could still opt out of resigning. IRS workers eligible for DRP 2.0 could start paid administrative leave as early as April the 28th and generally no later than June the 2nd, said in the email sent to Treasury Department employees earlier this month. They said, quote unquote, a lot of people just want off the ramp at this point. DRP has shown to be just that. One person wrote on yesterday on Reddit, high-skilled professionals would take a month off and they get a job that starts in between August and September, even in a bad job market. As Bloomberg text noted, guidance from the Office of Management and Budget also advised that those who are 40 years old and older must be given 45 days to reconsider the resignation offer. A large amount of IRS workers who requested the buyout are in this age group and may use it as insurance in case they get fired as a part of the reduction in force plans for the IRS. The IRS began implementing in IRF on April the 4th that will result in staff cuts across multiple offices and job categories, with the agency's Office of Civil Rights and Compliance targeted first. According to the email sent to employees by the IRS Human Capital Officer, 75% of the office will be reduced by the RIF. About 5% of the office's employees have already left via taking the Trump's administration deferred resignation offer earlier this year and through attrition. It has been reported that the IRS plans to cut as many 20,000 staffers, between 20% and 25% of the workforce, as a part of the layoffs that will conclude by the end of the year. The number of IRS employees stood at roughly 100,000 employees before President Donald Trump took office on January the 20th, as the tax agency refilled its ranks with the last couple of years through funding from the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. Approximately 5,000 IRS workers took the administration's first deferred resignation in January and have resigned, while roughly 6,700 probationary workers were laid off in February. These probationary workers, who were reinstated and put on leave in March after two favorable court rulings, were set to return to work on April the 14th, but that plan was on hold by the IRS. Acting IRS Commissioner Melanie Krause and IRS Chief Information Officer Rajiv Upal are said to be among those two taking DRP 2.0. So the IRS is going to be cutting out 20,000 employees, saying that it's going to be pretty much starting going from all the way from June all the way to September. So you definitely want to pay attention. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts up on this shit, light up on the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. Don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. Like, share, and subscribe, and the link will be in the description box. And it's your man B Miles coming to you live once again for the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.